Want to know what lovage? Well, I'm going to show you. Lovage is my favorite herb. A lot of you probably don't know what lovage is. Lovage is an herb that tastes a little bit like cardamom and celery had a baby. And this is a perfect example of lovage that has gone to seed. It's about 8 feet tall. It is my favorite thing on the farm. Every year we bolt this patch right here, and it's at a few different stages right now, and this is actually a perfect example of 2 stages of the lovage plant. We have the fresh lovage pollen right here and fresh lovage seeds. I'm obsessed with lovage. This is lovage before it bolts, and that's an example of lovage once it's gone to seed and bolted. Lovage is a perennial herb. It's the first thing to pop up here on the farm in the spring, and I love lovage so much that I have to have 2 separate areas at all stages of its life. There's so many things you could do with lovage. It is the perfect example of whole plant cooking. At that stage you get the fresh pollen, the fresh seeds, the stalks, and here you just get the herb itself, the leaves. So I'm really excited to show you all the things you can do with lovage. So let's go to the kitchen. Hi, welcome to Seed.Plate.Eat. My name is Stacey Gibbons, and I'm the owner of the Side Yard Farm and Kitchen in Portland, Oregon. Today on the show, we have my friend, Althea Potter. She is the head chef at We Wine Bar at Southeast Wine Collective here in Portland, Oregon. Hi, Althea.
Hi. Thanks so much for having me down to the farm to cook with you today. I'm really stoked to get to cook and eat.
Yeah, I know. We haven't cooked with each other in a while, I think.
Yeah, no, it's been a minute. I think the last time we were doing it was actually in Japan.
I think it was. Yeah, we did, what, shabu shabu?
Yeah, we were at the yacht club.
We were at the yacht club in Kobe, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, thanks for being here. What's up? What are we doing?
Cool. So today, since you introduced me to lovage, it's become one of my favorite herbs. I think you gave me some because you were like, please take this. And I was like, I don't know what to do with it. And I like kept it in the fridge for like a week before I was like, what's up with this? And then like now I'm like an addict.
Oh yeah.
I want to put lovage in everything.
Oh yeah.
It has like such an incredibly interesting flavor that's like unlike anything else.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I also love lovage is because it grows right at the entrance to your farm. So when I come here to pick up my orders for the restaurant, like that's what Side Yard Farm smells like.
That's what everybody says. They're like, what is that smell? It's like perfumey. What is it? I'm like, it's lovage. What's lovage? I thought that was celery because it looks like celery the way it grows. I'm like, well, it does taste a bit like celery, but it also tastes a little bit like cardamom. It's like they had a baby. And it's the most amazing thing, and you can do so many things with it. We're both obsessed with it. We even made a t-shirt, and it says, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Seriously, we're obsessed with it.
This is why we're not professional singers.
No, not at all. No. We'll be cooks the rest of our lives. Yeah.
Cool. So today we're going to use the lovage in a couple of different ways. We're going to use the leaves to make an aioli, which is one of my favorite uses for that. And we're going to make a delicious roast chicken. And since it's like August right now, we're going to make a fabulous little like rustic Italian panzanella salad with some heirloom tomatoes and some basil from the farm.
Nice.
And yeah, it's going to be super delicious. I brought a great bottle of wine from the winery to pair with it. And yeah, I think it'll be rad.
Cool. I've never used lovage in an aioli yet. It's crazy. I've like used it for fucking everything, right? Like every part of the plant, smoking the stalks, like everything, but I have not used it for aioli.
Huh.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's
Guess
really
what?
weird.
Now I'm going to. Now I'm going to.
Stealing all my ideas.
You inspire me. You do.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I have never done with lovage is the other thing that we're going to do with it is we're going to use some of the dried stems to throw in with the fire while we're cooking it to kind of just give it like a little bit of kiss of smoke and a little bit of perfuminess. It's just going to add like another sort of like layer of interest and another element to the dish.
Yeah. Yeah. We save every part of our bolting herbs here, and lovage is one of them. And yeah, it's just, the stalks it's very perfumey. It's the only way I could describe it. And you don't really need to smoke it for much, like for that long at all. We just did halibut the other day, and we like literally had it in there for about 10 minutes, maybe if that, cold smoke. So yeah, today we're gonna try it in the Cobb oven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a wood-fired oven here at the farm. We got it going, and it's nice and hot and ready to go. We're gonna toast the bread in there, but we're also gonna do the chicken in there as well, and right at the end there, throw those Lovage stalks in. So, what should we do now?
Cool. So I'm gonna have you cut the bread, and we'll just get
Okay.
that toasting. Panzanella is like a rustic Italian salad. It's a great way to use farm produce. It's basically like a salad with like giant awesome croutons, and like for me, like I like vegetables a lot, but I'm also gonna need there be some like delicious like toast bits.
Have you ever like had anybody come in the restaurant and order panzanella salad and it's like, I got way too many croutons, where's my salad?
No, I mean I definitely have made I've definitely made panzanella salad. No
like
bread.
people that don't know what panzanella is.
Or like people who don't eat bread.
Okay. Like, I'm gluten free. Can I get the panzanella though?
Yeah, no, I've made it all the time.
Okay.
I mean, like even like on its own, like this, like the chicken and the aioli. And, just like a sexy veg. Like that's like seriously just like one of my favorite things to eat.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite things to pair with wine. Cool. So I'm gonna have you cut the bread. Let's do some big fat slices.
Yeah.
I'd say like maybe like 2.5 inches.
And keep it whole.
Yeah, I'd say just like that, and then we're gonna toast it, and then we're gonna tear it up once that's done.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna grab this tray, and we're gonna do a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, and why don't you once you get the bread slices, just kind of rub them around in there and flip it, and we'll do a little salt on there and get those toasty. And I'm gonna get the pan heating up for our chicken.
Oh yeah, home cooks. Quick tip. What we do in professional kitchens is whatever cooking pan we're working with, a sheet tray, or I love pizza pans. I know you do too. They're great for a lot of things. Go buy some. Put some olive oil down. Throw some salt directly on the actual pan. Then throw your bread down. Really kind of move it around, get it absorbed. Then you flip it over. And then now you're done. You don't have to worry about drizzling olive oil over it and getting it all over the place. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, that actually gives you like a more even distribution of the salt and the oil.
Totally. So yeah.
Cool. So I think we can just like go ahead and throw that in the Cobb oven, toast that up, and we're gonna get the chicken going.
So every spring here at the farm, we have a workshop and teach folks how to build a Cobb oven, or wood burning oven, just like this. It's pretty easy to make. Basically, materials are just clay, straw, sand, and fire bricks, and some empty wine bottles. And that is it. We use this thing all the time for a lot of our events, especially for brunch. Obviously, if you don't have a Cobb oven at home, you just toast the bread in an oven at like 375 degrees. What would you say, Althea, till it's like still kind of soft?
Yeah, I like to have it like soft in the middle. Some people use like we'll actually do a full dry crouton.
Oh wow!
But I actually like it to be more like garlic bready.
Yeah.
So I like to have like a little bit of color. I like a little bit of like charriness on my bread like that. Like that's perfect. I think this whole dish would also be awesome to do on the grill.
Oh yeah, that'd be great, especially if it's summer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Does this look good to you?
Yeah, no, that looks awesome. So the next thing that we're gonna do is get our chicken going. This is the chicken that I use at and it's free range chicken, and I actually wet brine it and then dry brine it. So I brine it overnight with wine and some aromatics, and a little like sugar and salt, and that keeps it super moist. And then I salt the top of the skin and let it dry, uncovered overnight. And that's actually what gives you like super crispy chicken skin. And like to me, like crispy chicken skin is better than bacon. It's like one of my favorite things to eat.
I agree with you.
Cool. So we're just gonna start the chicken skin side down, and get a little color on there, and then we're gonna flip it and just cook it through in the oven, which will give us the chance to kiss it with those Lovage stalks. So yeah, the chicken's already seasoned, and so it should have a lot of really nice salt and really good balance in terms of that. And
awesome.
Yeah, and one of the reasons that I decided to cook chicken today, so the first time I met you, because Stacey and I met like 9 years ago?
I think it was 9.
When we were catering.
Yeah.
And we're doing this like big wedding at the EcoTrust building, and you were the person in charge of cooking chicken. So you stood outside on a fire escape and cooked like 300 chicken thighs.
I remember that.
And you came back in with them and you nailed it. Nailed it. I was like, I knew who you were because you were like OCI famous, and I went to the Oregon Culinary Institute also. And I remember when I met you, you were like, hey, I'm Stacey, and I didn't want to be like, yeah, I know.
Oh man, shut up.
But then I was like, man, this lady's so badass. She's a farmer. She's a chef. She's like an expert chicken griller.
Oh, stop. I remember that day, though, because it was hot as hell.
It was so hot.
It was hot as hell on a fire escape.
Yeah,
that happens sometimes. So what you want to do is not wear a nice shirt like this and stand back because there's moisture inside the chicken from the brine. That's just going to pop out.
Woo.
But, yeah, it just got really sunny here. That's what's happening. I'm getting old and my eyes are sensitive. Hey, you brought a bottle of amazing wine from the winery, and I really want to drink it.
So this is the bottle of wine made by Commodore and Kate Norris, who founded the Southeast Wine Collective. They're my friends / bosses, and this is an awesome grape called Gamay, and this one is grown and produced right here in Oregon, but it's in the style of the Beaujolais, which is part of the Burgundy region in France. This is an awesome wine to have roast chicken. It's got light body, great acid. If it's summer, you could actually even serve it like a little bit chilled if you want it to be a little bit more refreshing, like if you're having a barbecue or something.
Yeah.
But it's like seriously like the best roast chicken pairing. And so it's got like some nice color. And see what I mean about like that salted skin?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like kind of like basically like chicharroning.
Yeah, chicharroning.
Yeah.
So you want your skins to chicharron.
Yeah, like see on that like leg there, it's getting those like little bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah. So I think that since we've got it rocking like that, I'm gonna put this in the cob oven.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just kind of like let it hang out in there. Should I kind of like have it like towards the front a little bit
Probably
more?
right there is
Okay,
perfect.
cool. Great.
Yeah, and we'll just check on it and give it a turn if we have to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love when the bread has like some like more grilled spots and some softer spots because it's gonna sort of like absorb the dressing and the juice from the tomatoes in different ways. So like part of it will be crunchy and like part of it will sort of like be like saturated in like that delicious juice.
Okay. So about how big?
Yeah, those look great. I like to kind of just do like a variety of like sizes.
I like how it is crunchy on the outside and then super soft on the inside.
Yeah, no, it's just like it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
It's the Hannah Montana of bread salads.
Oh, Hannah Montana. Awesome. This looks great. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside for
cool.
now.
All right, quick wine break.
Can we have a wine break?
Wine break.
Wine break. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. And I also really like how herbal this wine is.
Yeah.
And I think that that's also going to pair really well with the Lovage.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check on this chicken real fast. Want to grab those tongs?
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, it's hot in there. So I'm just going to move this one towards the front and kind of slide those so they're facing the back a little bit more to get some even color on those. But yeah, it's looking really good. I think this is going to be delicious.
You want to go harvest some tomatoes and Lovage?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Pick your own day. It's side yard.
Pick your own.
Damn.
I know, look at that. It's been a good year for tomatoes.
Yeah, no, they look awesome.
A really good year. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is
Welcome
insane.
to Tomato Paradise.
This is tomato paradise. Not gangster's paradise, tomato paradise. As I walk to the hoop house of the shadow of death, I take
Cool.
All right, what colors you want? We got it all.
A nice like little variety.
All right, these are brandy wines, which are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've worked with these before.
Oh yeah.
This one feels great.
Cool. What are you looking for like when you're feeling a tomato to pick it?
Okay, so feel how that is. You could kind of push into it just a little bit, but it's still pretty firm.
Okay.
That's what you're looking for. And also, I mean, I brought scissors with me, but especially for cherry tomatoes too, if it feels like it wants to come off, it's ready to come off. If it doesn't want to come off, it's not time.
Oh man.
So those are two tests that you could do.
Freshly plucked tomato leaf is my favorite smell in the whole
It's
world.
amazing. It's amazing. All right, let's walk down here and get maybe a great white or a striped German perhaps.
Ooh.
I know. How about this one? This one wants to go. It's a little cracked, but it's still beautiful. And this is a striped German, but feel that as well. You could feel that.
Oh yeah.
It's ready to go.
If it cracks, is that just like an aesthetic thing?
It's an aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you chefs that we sell produce to, you wouldn't be like that, but there's a lot of chefs that wouldn't take those. So we give them away to staff or our volunteers that help us on the farm, or I take them and use them in suppers.
Cool.
Yeah. Is that enough or you want more?
Let's do like one more. I'm
you got it.
by the what did you say, great white?
Great white. Great white.
Ah.
But it's like great yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think these will be really nice together.
Cool. Then let's get some lovage.
Yeah.
Here's our lovage.
Cool.
It smells amazing. Tell me how much you want.
I'd say like maybe a couple handfuls.
Couple handfuls.
Like that times 2.
You got it.
When I first started like cooking with Lovage, I was like the aroma of it is so strong.
Yeah.
That I was like nervous about it. So I was like making like pestos and stuff and just putting like a couple leaves in.
Well, you got
like I just like, but it just depends what you're combining it with.
Yeah.
And like it's like I just like fell in love with the flavor of it.
Do you ever? I know when I make pesto, I have to add basil or parsley because it could get a little too bitter.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself doing that as well?
Yeah, I usually do like half parsley. Parsley's also great. Like parsley has so much chlorophyll.
Yeah.
So it just like keeps
It's
things
so
super
neutral.
green.
Yeah. Yeah. This wine's good.
Yeah. Stacey's wasted.
I'm a lightweight. I woke up at 4 a.m. to brunch service. What time is it? 4 p.m. We're tired. Yeah, we're tired. But we're always tired.
We're always tired.
Something to know about chefs,
We're tired.
people out there. We work like 80 hours a week. And you're probably like, what, cooking? No. We like do ordering. We pick up orders sometimes when our people can't bring it to us. She's always picking up produce here. You're writing menus. You're writing prep lists. You're managing people. You're printing menus. You're picking up maybe your rental items. You're doing a lot of stuff. You're meeting with clients if you're catering. It's a lot of work that goes into your food, guys. Just want to let you know. We work hard.
So much emailing.
So much emailing.
Yeah.
That's the part that we hate.
It's actually like, it's like 40% emailing and 50% cleaning.
Yep.
And 5% cooking.
Pretty much.
And 5% Instagram.
You got to have Instagram in there. It's the world we live in now. But yeah, it's just hard work, guys. So we've known each other a long time. We've come a long way. We were just talking about that the other day of like where we started out and just like working for other people and just like cooking. And here we are now, like she's a head chef at this amazing place and creates amazing dishes and uses local produce, not just our farm, but other great farms. And it's just awesome to see.
Yeah. No, I can't believe that we're so old.
We're so old.
Yeah, no, I really, I'm like super happy to have you as part of my community
Same.
and one of my friends.
Oh, same.
All right, let's make some
Getting
aioli.
mushy here. We're getting mushy.
We'll cry later at sunset while we're eating our chicken.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Cool. So we're just gonna pluck a bunch of these leaves off. Same as like picking any other herb. So Lovage, like it gets these like the stems get like thicker and thicker as the plant gets big. So like this is what you use for straws at your farm brunches.
For Bloody Marys.
Fucking genius.
For Bloody Marys, these are the best because they have that celery flavor. And we also do a Lovage salt for the rim. People love it. We actually had that this morning here at the farm. And yeah, people are always blown away because they, first of all, don't know what Lovage is. And it's a great introduction because they get Lovage 2 ways. And there's usually a course on brunch that has Lovage in it too because I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because it's at the same time really unique and something like a flavor that I hadn't had before, but it's also so familiar.
Yeah, there is something familiar about it for sure. I think it must be that celery flavor, to be honest. I mean, for me anyways.
Well, I had always described it as a cross between celery and parsley, but then you were the one who told me like, and cardamom.
Yeah,
and
definitely
I was like,
cardamom.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And I did not grow up. I mean, I grew up with a Greek mother. We did not use cardamom in the house. And but I think that's why I love it so much. I'm addicted to it because it's something different that I didn't grow up with. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it smells like farm, like a nice farm smell. Not like pig farm.
If it was a perfume,
there's a lot of different farm smells.
Nice farm smell.
Yeah, no, it just like adds this like lovely, wild like farminess to anything.
Oh my God! What if we made a Lovage perfume or cologne?
Yeah.
Cologne.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I mean,
I would wear it.
Yeah.
How do you make it? Do you guys know how to make a perfume or cologne?
I actually know
Send me an email.
I know a really cool perfumist.
Really?
Yeah, no, him and his
That's what they're called?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
No, it's like a local company and they use like local stuff. I bet he would actually be really stoked to talk to you. They're so cool.
Hook me up.
He loves food and he loves wine, and it's so interesting because it's like someone who has this like super crazy like aroma palette.
Yeah.
And so I'm always like really interested to cook for them.
Can you send me his information?
I will. Yeah. No.
We're gonna make some side yard Lovage cologne and perfume.
And I actually like don't like when you cook, right? Like you don't wear perfume, right? Because like or you like a little bit.
Sometimes.
Not
it depends.
It depends on what you're okay. Well, like are you done cooking and then you're going out and you smell bad? Then you're gonna wear.
You're
some
gonna put
perfume.
some shit on.
But
yeah.
like it just like it can interfere with the,
Definitely
what you're like tasting or smelling. Or a lot of times you'll be working in a restaurant and someone will come in like who's just like drown themselves in like Drakkar Noir.
Yep.
And then like
it ruins everything. You can't smell, you can't taste.
Like, oh god, that guy at table 8. Put down the Axe body spray, sir.
I used to like Axe. What do you think? Is it ready for Lovage stocks?
Yeah, I think that this would be like the perfect time. I think the chicken's like almost done.
Okay.
So let's get those Lovage stocks in here, and we'll just like start that like lovely, sort of like an aroma bath.
I'm just gonna throw them back here where the coals are.
Yeah. And so like if you were doing this at home, and you were grilling it, if you're doing like a charcoal grill, you could toss an aromatized wood like this just right on your coals towards the end of cooking. And you don't have to overthink it. Like, it's just, like, gonna add, like, this lovely scented smoke. Yeah.
Perfect. Look at that smoke. That smells amazing. Wow. Yeah. So the smoke that's coming out of this oven smells amazing. It smells like Lovage. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Can I get the breast? I'm gonna eat the breast. Wait, hold on. I'm a breast girl. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm going thigh. So,
all right, you can have that thigh.
Yeah, we won't have to fight.
No fighting. I'll arm wrestle you for it.
No, I think that you would win.
Really?
I saw you chop wood earlier.
All right, you want?
I'm not an offsite caterer anymore. It's all my catering muscles.
All the lifting.
Yeah, no,
like,
I used to come home at the end of the night after an 18-hour day and just like look at my arm muscles in the mirror for a while and then go to bed.
It's true.
All my shirts like stopped fitting because I was like, ugh.
You're busting out of it.
Just like hulking out. Cool. Let's make a aioli.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna make an aioli that's also kind of like a pesto. My issue with herb aioli is that like there's not enough herbs, but I want it to be an emulsified sauce. So I've just been playing around with this a lot. It's kind of green goddessy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with some garlic, toss that in there. That pinch of salt, and then I'm just gonna throw all these herbs in here, and then I like to do what basically is sort of like a protective coat of oil, like you're making a pesto, and that way when you start like processing the leaves, it'll kind of protect them from oxidizing.
There you go. Is it locked in?
So we're just gonna kind of pulse that up, and then I like to do a whole egg aioli. You can use just yolks, but I like to do the yolk and the white. I think it makes it less eggy.
Yeah.
And gives it like a really like lighter, airier texture.
You know, aiolis are always eggy. Eggy as hell.
No,
and
they're
like,
so eggy.
You know, I wonder if everybody thinks in their mind like, is it supposed to be like this? Honestly, it's like aioli is just an eggy. It's the egg yolks.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. Whole egg aioli.
And then you're not like wasting the white.
That's true.
And then I also like to add like a fat scoop of Dijon, and Dijon's also like an amazing emulsifier. So that also allows you to use a little bit less egg.
Great.
So we're just gonna get this going, and with it running, I like to use a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of like a blend oil or neutral oil. So we're just gonna start drizzling some of that in there, maybe a little bit of that. So I'm just going to scrape down the sides a little bit, make sure that there's no like unblended spots. And I can tell just looking at the texture that we're going to need to add a little bit more liquid. Some people add water to the aioli, but I like things to just be like super, super bright.
Yeah.
So I'm actually usually an all lemon.
Do it. Is it because we don't have water out here?
No, it's because I'm a freak and I love lemons.
I love lemons
I
too.
was like a kid that would eat lemons.
Whoa,
Yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah.
One of those,
It's
huh?
also because my parents were hippies and they didn't give me candy.
Ooh.
So you gotta find other sources.
Did you put sugar on the lemons and just eat the shit out of them?
Yeah, no, sometimes. Like
Okay.
that could be like if you like your mom wasn't around, you could get some sugar out and like sneak it.
Oh my
and,
God.
like, eat the lemons like dipped into it. I fucking love lemons.
I love the Crystal Light lemonade packets.
I know what
That's what I liked as a kid. Hopped up on that counter and grabbed it down.
We have tasting spoons?
Your finger.
Oh, cool.
Okay. This is a tasting spoon. That's bomb. That's delicious.
I think I'm gonna stay.
I think stay.
Yeah, it's great. All right, so the beauty of this is we're gonna use some of those like awesome juices from the tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of create a dressing for the panzanella. So we're just gonna toss those tomatoes right in the bowl. And then when you're using something like that where you want to extract some of the juices, you want to get some salt like right on there, and that's gonna start drawing out some of the liquid, and just start creating like a really lovely base for vinaigrette.
Wonderful.
So yeah, and then we're just gonna kind of season up the salad a little bit more in general. We're gonna do some pepper on there, and then I think anything with tomatoes, I also like to use flake salt, so I use flake and kosher. I think that like the worst thing you can do with a tomato, other than eating one out of season, is to not season it correctly.
Yeah, I agree.
So like even just like a tomato like with flake salt on it, perfect dish. Like so as part of sort of like we're gonna build the vinaigrette kind of with the salad. This is a delicious little mostarda that Stacey made using some ground cherries, which are in the tomatillo or tomato family, but kind of read in a fruitier way. They have some interesting tropical notes. And they're gonna add, I think, sort of like a sweet, savory balance to this dish.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna get some of that in there, probably on the side of the bowl.
It's a pretty color too.
Oh yeah. And then I think we're just gonna do a little bit of olive oil in there. And then for the basil, I'm like team torn basil usually. There, like you can. I think for a long time, like I thought, like if you're gonna use basil, you had to chiffonade it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like having that like pop. And if
Yeah.
you're gonna make something too, like this will hold up a lot better.
Definitely, I agree. Thai basil could be a little strong, but this is a Genovese variety, the green Genovese basil. And then the amethyst basil is just Genovese that's been seed breeded with a purple color.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
it's the same leaf and the same variety, just the pigment is different.
They just like look super pretty together too.
That looks great.
Yeah, and then we're gonna use some of this dope sheep smoked feta. This is Stacey's mom's and my favorite feta.
It's so good.
Cool. So we've got all of our components set up. Let's plate our dish. So I'm just gonna taste this, make sure it's delicious. So when I'm tasting a panzanella, I'll actually usually grab a piece of the bread. If that tastes like delicious and awesome on its own, you know you're golden for the rest of it. Because that's where all of those like lovely seasonings that we have on there are doing. So yeah, just gonna do some of that Lovage aioli down there. And yeah, a little bit of that panzanella.
I love the colors of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow. It's really bright. That's summer, baby.
it's summer. I mean, I love tomatoes. I wait all year for tomato season, and I refuse to eat them out of season.
Same.
That like it's
Same.
just like why?
I love places though where you'll go get like a burger and they're like, oh yeah, no, we don't have tomatoes, and people like complain.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no.
no, dude, it's December.
It's just like not worth it.
It's not
like
at all.
There's and that's why I love like cooking and eating seasonally too, because it just like makes whatever you're having in that season feel a lot more special.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree. I agree.
Where it's just being like, and like right now it's middle tomato season. Like every day I'm like, how many tomatoes can I eat today?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
One year I kind of gave myself ulcers because I ate so many tomatoes, but I think it was also stress. So yeah, we're just gonna lie this chicken on here, and then we will do something that chefs never do. We're gonna sit down and eat a meal.
Yeah, that's not normal. We're usually standing over a stove, like eating or like kneeling down in the kitchen real fast.
Yeah,
real
you could
fast.
like stand over a sink and eat a taco.
We don't
That's the
chew.
classic.
We really don't chew. Yeah, there's no time.
So when you're cooking chicken, you want to make sure it's 165.
I mean, pull it out a little early. 'Cause
Yeah,
it, right.
Yeah. I think we pulled it like right at like 159. Let it rest. So we should have like a perfect like juiciness, and that's also like brining it gives you like a little bit more wiggle room.
Yeah.
And which is not going to dry out.
Definitely.
As much as it would if you go 5 degrees over,
totally.
especially on the breast.
It stays very moist. That's some crispy skin, girl.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I just think this is beautiful.
You have a picture of me secretly moving that piece of basil to balance the colors a little bit more. Been slaving all day.
All day.
And we're going to sit down and enjoy this beautiful panzanella salad with our side yard farm tomatoes and Lovage aioli and our division winemaking company Le Petit Fer Gamay, one of my favorite ones.
Oh, it's delicious. Thank you so much for being the first guest on Seed.Plate.Eat. I love you so much, and you inspire me all the time. I love what you create with the produce we give you, and I feel very lucky and grateful just to have you as a friend. And and like here we are sitting down on a fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
We get to eat your food, so I'm really excited. So.
I would say that this was our food.
Our food. It was a team effort. It was a team effort. Don't forget to go check Althea out at We Wine Bar in the Southeast Wine Collective in Southeast Portland. Her food's amazing. The ambiance is beautiful. It's a smaller size restaurant, so make sure to make reservations and come taste her tasting menu. It's amazing.
Cool. Let's eat.
And with the breast. All right.
Yeah.
I just want some of this.
Yeah.
Feta. Oh yeah, so when I was a kid, so like all my family on the Greek side, my mom's side is in Chicago.
Yeah.
And we'd always go to Chicago a few times a year. And I just have so many memories of like flying back home to LA, like LAX, and my dad would meet us in the baggage claim area. And you know, like when you're allowed to like just park and I guess you can now still go to the baggage claim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the airport was a more casual
totally.
Experience.
But we always had to wait for our luggage, but not just our luggage, but the boxes of feta cheese my mom would bring back from the international store in Chicago, and they'd be dripping all the time. See that feta cheese brine? There's the box, fucking butcher twine, and like that's us, and we're dripping out of the airport all the time.
Like it's like coming down the luggage
yes,
corral, and
it's just like what? So we were the stinky feta cheese people at LAX all the time, bringing back international French feta from Chicago. There you go. Pretty embarrassing as a kid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but it was worth it.